And we will answer your questions after the meeting.
Hey.
And today the content is about the most important organ of shrimp, and shrimp is 4 reasons of fat feces, and finally fat feces. We all know that hepatopancreas is the most important organ in shrimp. It has many functions about detoxification, nutrients absorption.
再期你解除一下静音。
好了，能听见吗？
能，现在能了。
好了。Hepatopancreas have many functions.
明月静音，明月你静音。
静了。The hepatopancreas is the largest and most important internal organ in the shrimp body. And the damage to the hepatopancreas is a direct cause of fat feces. So there are 4 reasons causes of fat feces. First of all, algal crash due to changes in water quality, weather, and environment. A large number of algae die in the pond, so form a large number of algal toxins. This toxin is a neurotoxin that stimulates hepatopancreas cells. I said before, the hepatopancreas is the main organ of shrimp detoxification, so causing the cells to fall off and form the fat feces, as we can see. So how to judge the fat feces caused by algal crash? First, check the weather change. You can see the weather rainy and high temperature and cloudy, and see the situation like algae crash in the pond. So we can judge the fat feces caused by algae crash in this situation. And the second, fat feces caused by Vibrio and EHP. Vibrio is a harmful bacteria produced bacterial things. There are many harmful bacteria attack the hepatopancreas cells and causing the cells in the shrimp digestive system to shed, forming the fat feces. And how to judge the fat feces caused by Vibrio? You can see the head of shrimp and the tail. Become red. The head of shrimp and the tail become red. And also we can do the Vibrio detection to see the Vibrio situation directly. And third, how to judge the EHP caused the fat feces. You know, EHP is mainly parasitic on hepatopancreas cells, and parasitic cells absorb nutrients from the hepatopancreas cells and causing the hepatopancreas cells to burst and then fall off and then form the wet feces. So how to judge the wet feces caused by EHP? You can see the shrimp size, not union. Some is large, some is small. So the size variation, and then we can detect directly. And finally, the reason caused the wet feces is feed formula. Also, the feed raw materials, you know, due to cost control, reduce the many feeds. Factory reduce the use of fish meal and improve the use of plant protein. And cause the shrimp body digestive system not very well, and causing the wet feces syndrome, resulting in slow growth of shrimp and damage the shrimp digestive system. And the shrimp died when the diseases was occurred. After adding, we can use bile acid, so the wet feces did not occur, and the feed FCR also can be improved. And the last part, we recommend products that can improve the shrimp body health, and it can help protect the hepatopancreas. You know, the Runeon 2. We adding Runeon 2 from DOC wine, 2 to 3 grams per kilogram shrimp feed, and it can dissolve in water and then mix with shrimp feed. So protect the most important organs of shrimp, hepatopancreas, and improve the digestive ability and absorption of feed. So it can improve the survival rate and immunity of shrimp, and then prevent the wet feces in the pond. In view of the above problems, when we find wet feces phenomenon in shrimp pond, we need to consider self-testing. Firstly, we check the recent weather changes, whether there is rainy, cloudy, and hot temperature, and see the algal crash in the pond. And then to check the Vibrio detection to see if it's caused by Vibrio. And then to see the shape of the shrimp, whether the head of shrimp and the tail is its color turned right. And according to the above 3 test method, the natural we can have the first detection, and then we can do the prevention measures and use some feed additive. For the bile acid, you can see this is from our customers. After using bile acid, you can see the hepatopancreas is clear and complete and with good color, about brown, black. And also with wet membrane, liver transition period. And in India, there are many customers using Runeon 2 bile acid to protect hepatopancreas in the shrimp pond. And we get many feedback from India customers. And you can see this video. As we can see, the shrimp is very activity, and the intestinal and hepatopancreas is complete and plump. So they are good foundation of shrimp body, and then they can grow better and better. And this is also the customer's feedback. They said they are using bile acid for a while. The result is very good. And they are using Runeon 2 and very trust on Runeon 2. And they want to use bile acid again in their culture. And if you want to try bile acid to prevent wet feces, you can contact this number. This is our distributor in India. And if you want to know more information about shrimp farming and any shrimp diseases introduction, you can subscribe our YouTube channel, Longchang Aquaculture Nutrition, and also can join this WhatsApp group. And if you have any questions and problems with shrimp farming, you can leave your message. And Dr. Bean will answer your question.
Hey, Jackie. Good explanation and presentation. I think there is one question from Naya. So bile acid can treatment the white figure matter. Naya, are you there? I think just now Jackie has mentioned four reasons which can cause the wet disease. Okay, the Vibrio, EHP, and water quality, especially for the the algae crash. Of course, the feed raw material. Based on our research, I think the papers will be published soon on the way. Okay, the raw material also can cause the wet feces problem, especially after 2 months. Because in the past half year, the price of the raw material keep going up. Okay, the soybean is it's almost 800 USD per ton, almost double price. Okay, that's many feed meal companies, they replace the soybean meal, they replace the animal protein with the plant protein. Okay, at this point, a lot of plant protein, they have the anti-nutrients, will cause the inflammation of the intestine for the shrimp. That's why after 2 months, So you'll find the white species. So if this caused by the raw material, our bile acid definitely works well. We have proved this in Indonesia, Surabaya. I think more than 5 customers, they use our bile acid and treat for the white species caused by the raw material. But remember, at the meantime, you must maintain the good water quality. Okay, never overfeeding. Also, you must confirm the white species are caused by the raw material, not due to the Vibrio, not due to the EHP, not due to the algae crash. I think you guys maybe have a lot of experience in shrimp farming. Okay, so if you confirm it's caused by the raw material, you use our product, definitely will improve the situation of the wet frequent method. If caused by the other reasons, sorry, our product doesn't work. Okay, I think I just answered this question. Any other questions? Mr. Nayak, any other questions, or you want to talk to me directly? I think Jackie, I saw Kurma, Sam Kurma also in this room, so you can invite him to share some information. Also, I saw Avanish. Yeah.
Hello, Avanish.
解除静音给他。
我给他。他是不是没在？他是不是没在啊？
应该在吧？我看他在啊。
他在，但是他可能没在，就是他人没在。
So, 那你就邀请一下 Sam 做一下 Jerry。
Sam 在吗？没看到 Sam。
他在，我看见他进来了。
那他不在啊？没找到他人。
刚走了吗？
Dear sir, I have a doubt.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a doubt. How we can confirm that white fecal is coming from either raw material or is by Vibrio or EHP? Is there any confirmation techniques? How we can confirm whether the white fecal disease is coming by raw material quality, or it is by Vibrio, or it is by EHP? Is there any confirmation procedures?
Yes, I think this is a good question. And first, you test the Vibrio. Just now, Jackie mentioned. You test the Vibrio in your water and also the hepatopancreas. Usually, it's less than 10 power 3 per ml. So which means less than 1,000. Okay, if less than 1,000, maybe not the no Vibrio problem, but at the meantime, you observe your shrimp, the size, especially the size of the shrimp. Since this is the same batch, the size of the shrimp is supposed to be uniform. Okay, if you see some shrimp quite big, some is very small. Okay, a few generations, maybe in fact by EHP. If the size is uniform, the growth rate is normal. Okay, let's say 50 days should be around 10 grams. Okay, I think no, maybe not the EHP problem. And you're also monitoring your water. If your water is got the high density of algae, and suddenly the water color change, that means maybe algae crash happened. So if If no, these three happen, so then most probably it's due to the feed raw material. And in China, you know, we usually we choose the big company, the brand company of the feed. That means the quality should be good. And it's better not choose the feed from the tiny company. Okay, they can use everything, frankly to say. Okay, I think this is the answer. Are you satisfied with this one? For the Vibrio, it's very easy. You can use the TCBS. Okay, everywhere you can test. The EHP, you just observe the size of the shrimp. Okay, for the water, it's much easier. You just see the color. Okay, and also you can monitor, observe the foam on the surface of the water. Any other questions? Now it's clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can contact Jackie, so she will reply to you. Yeah. Of course, once the paper come out, we will Jackie will share to everybody, so you can go to the papers. This is the very latest. Okay, actually, not only the raw material. The main problem is the fatty acid in the raw material. Okay, so far we found two kinds of fatty acid. Highly unsaturated fatty acid in the raw material will cause the inflammation of intestine. Then finally will cause the white feces problem.
What is that fatty acid, sir? You told about fatty acid. What is that fatty acid?
So far, this is a secret, you know, for the researchers. We are going to publish the paper.
A particular type of fatty acid in plant protein, it will plant-based fatty acid,
yeah.
it will cause inflammation.
Plant protein. Yeah, this is for sure. Because there's a lot of anti-nutrients fatty acid. So yes, once we get the papers, we will share to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. So any other questions?
白老师，这有个问题。
你说。
How can 3 gram? How can treat wet gut?
Naya. The same questions from Naya. I think this is also very common, you know, in India. Even if you shouldn't have facing the, you know, the RMS. Okay, in China, we seldom report this Runeon mortality syndrome. But in India, from 2011, it's very common, outbreak everywhere. And when the shrimp gets the RMS, the intestine will become white or golden. But for the RMS, you know, there is a few reasons: the density, the overfeeding, the water quality, all will cause. I mean, this is all the possible reasons to cause the RMS. Another for the wet gut. Wet gut, you know, some is due to the algae crash. Some is, you know, the EHP Vibrio also can cause the wet gut. Finally, you will face the wet feces syndrome. There are many reasons for the wet gut. I think before you'd better confirm the reason for causing wet gut. Okay, then we can give the solution. If the Vibrio problem, you can use some sterilizer, you can use chlorine, bleach, everything you can kill. Okay, of course, you also can use some essential oil. And if EHP, sorry, so far no any medicine can treat, can cure EHP because this is very tiny. It's around 1 micrometer. So, and also live in the cell, which is an intracellular parasite. So it's very difficult, impossible to kill the spot in the cells. unless you kill the shrimp. Okay, so for the overfeeding, since we have many years experience, so you observe the feeding behavior. Okay, if you you do overfeed the shrimp, okay, I think you better discharge the water immediately. So at the bottom, you will remove the feed residue on the bottom. Okay, there are many reasons before you confirm the reason. So then we can give the solution. Mr. Nayak, is it okay? Any other questions? I think today we just free chat. If you are facing any problem, you want to share any, the questions, any diseases, so you just leave the message, in the chatting box, so we can discuss everything. Emily 是没回来吗？
他也不理，没有。
啊，Sam 也走了。
没有看到Sam。
Sam 进来，我看见过。没事。
白老师，我们讲的这些，你有什么要补充的吗？就是这些。
其实关于白变，现在就是这些问题。另外，他们现在印度的白变也很严重，可能大家不太愿意出来分享这些事儿吧。印度最近的白变很严重。
没有客户问问题了吧？有客户说话 ，how to affect 什么 bacteria invite disease？
This is from Kurma, blanca. Blanca, usually in China, we use a few. You can use a sterilizer. Okay, you use the sterilizer to kill the bacteria. You can like the bleach, like the iodine. Depends on your local market. If you have iodine, you just use iodine. Okay, this is very common, not special. But from last year, China totally banned antibiotic in the shrimp farming. So now we transfer to essential oil, which is a mixture, okay, can only kill the, the harmful bacteria like the Vibrio, especially with the Vibrio, and will promote the growth of the beneficial bacteria. Okay, this is special. Of course, we also use some herb. In China, we produce a lot of Chinese herb, and a long story. And also they have some artificial, like the fish. They use some fish to kill the bacteria, the harmful bacteria. But that one, frankly to say, has the disadvantage. Okay, one type of fish only kill one type of the bacteria. Let's say, for example, if for the VP, okay, only one fish, and I mean for the VP fish only kill the VP, which is the Vibrio or parahemolyticus, only kill this kind of Vibrio. So it won't kill the other Vibrios, like the alginolyticus. If for the alginolyticus, you need the fish for alginolyticus. Okay, this is a common way to treat the harmful bacteria in China. So any other questions?好像是没有了，佳琪。要不然你让大家留一个联系方式吧。或者还有那个是刚刚还在，刚刚还在呢。
没在了。
可以让他们做一下分享。
Okay, everybody, if you have any questions, you can subscribe our YouTube channel and add my WhatsApp and join this WhatsApp group. And the next time we will share more information about shrimp farming, like how to prevent Vibrio and how to prevent EHP in the next time. You can subscribe our YouTube channel and with this meeting record. And we will share more information to you. Any other questions about shrimp farming? You can ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay, thanks all your participate and thanks all your time. Thanks Dr. Bin's answer. Use of 6个问题。
Okay, let him add my WhatsApp. But in China, we seldom use this chemical. Okay, usually we use the bleach. We use H2O2 now. I think from back to 2 months ago, we have the new product, which is H2O2. It's solid, not liquid. This is solid. Okay, so we use this one to sterilize the pond.可以，佳琪，那个让他加那个 WhatsApp， 我们再跟他单独的沟通一下这个。
If you have any other questions, can add my WhatsApp and we will answer your questions. Any shrimp farming problems can ask.
And Mr. Banker, also let me know why you choose, the ferric chloride. Okay, this is not common in China, frankly to say. So later we can discuss. We can have a further discuss. I will understand your concept.
May I have your number, WhatsApp number, Mr. Banker? 我给他解释一下，不用什么那个。
అమెరికా ఇంగ్లీష్ రండి
చా
అర్థం కావట్లేదు
నేర్చుకో నువ్వు కూడా
那我们结束吧，白老师。
好的，好的，
行，好，谢谢白老师。
没事儿，我这今天录视频录的我嗓子疼。
到家了。
到家了。
赶紧休息吧，白老师。哦，这有。
Yes, in China we have many farmers. Actually, at the beginning, we use this seed in China back to 10 years ago. Okay, and we just selling to overseas just 5 years. Okay, for the Indian is second years. This is second years in Indian. Okay, in China every year we can sell 10 million USD for the shrimp farming, only for shrimp farming. Yeah, and from the case you also can see a lot of farmers from China. Mm. 可以，暂时呢我们就结束吧。
好的。Okay, that's all for today's meeting. Thanks for your time. Next time we will show you more information about shrimp farming. If you have any questions, you can leave your WhatsApp number in the message box. We can add your WhatsApp and give you more details.
你们俩回去路上注意安全啊！济南下雨了吧？
下着呢，白老师。
注意安全啊！
好的，好的。
我们青岛也下雨。
这山东一直都下雨。
对。
全省都下雨。好吧，那我们结束了。See you next time. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. You can see the
bye bye. Bye bye.
Slide. You can see the slide. 白老师。你搜一下。Slide. 是拼错没拼错？干嘛？滑动。是不是有什么别的意思啊？我不知道。是这个录屏的意思吗？应该是吧。问他 ，Do you mean？ 宝贝，我靠！Early in the month we ordered。哎，来了个客户。 这是什么 ？Delivery destination。我操，怎么我看不懂了？几步吧。